Hey guys, here's my clear/guide video for floor 12 using the 7 guaranteed characters in the game that everyone has access to no matter when you start playing. They are all at 0 constellation, aside from main character, because main character is the only one that is guaranteed to have constellations no matter when you start playing. On top of, we are using craftable weapons that are all at refinement rank 1, and we are pre AR50, so all of our characters are level 80 and our weapons are level 80. So take that and keep that in mind. You'll be a lot stronger with more characters and AR50. All right, we have Animo main character, attack, details, crit and crit rate, Iron Sting, refinement rank 1, artifacts, 4-piece viridescent, flower, feather, attack, Animo damage bonus, and attack. Viridescent for the swirl damage 60% and decreasing elemental resistance to that element. 6 constellation and 4, 8, 9 for talents. Noel, attack and defense. Stats 4295. Weapon, white blind for that defense percent, refinement rank 1. Artifacts, 4-piece gladiator to benefit auto attack, and ultimate HP, flower, feather, defense, geo damage bonus, and crit. Constellation 0 with 666 for the talents. Xiangling, attack 1627, 54, 159. Weapon, crescent pike for that physical damage, refinement rank 1. Artifacts is more physical damage, bloodstained chivalry. I would rock a 2-piece on this, but we do not have another gladiator set that can match. So unfortunately, we can only do with the 1. So flower, feather, attack, goblet, physical damage for the goblet, and crit. And we use physical damage for the Fatuis since they have less physical resistance. So we're not going pyro damage. 0 constellation and 666. Amber, attack 1569, 52 crit, 124 crit damage. Weapon, Favonius Warbow for that energy recharge to help Noel out and get her ultimate back faster, as well as just spamming Amber's ultimate. Refinement rank 1, 4-piece Wanderer's Troop to increase my charge attack damage by 35%. Our flower, feather, hourglass, goblet, circlet. Constellation 0, 646. Because Baron Bunny is not that great. Lisa, level 70. Attack. Here's crit and crit damage. Weapon, Map of Mirror, refinement rank 1. Wanderer's Troop 2-piece and Noblesse for the 2-piece. Just because we couldn't find another set, I'd probably run Thunder Fury and Wanderers. We have HP, attack, electro damage bonus, and attack. Constellation 0. 564, not much investment. Barbara, 16,000 HP. Stats, weapon, prototype Malice for that HP. The healing prototype. Maiden Beloved 2-piece, just so we can try and work with whatever artifacts we have. HP for the flower, attack, energy recharge, try and build it up sooner, faster. HP, and then healing bonus for the crown. Constellation 0. 156 for talents. Kaya, HP almost 5,000, crit and crit damage. Weapons, prototype Broncore. Artifacts, we just stack on a 4-piece Exile, use them as a battery, and that's basically it. Nothing else is upgraded. Energy recharge, HP. Just try and give him more HP for survivability, and no talents upgraded. I know Fischl. So we've already beaten Spiral Abyss floor 12 with Fischl, but she's not guaranteed for future free-to-play players. She's RNG, gotcha. So we're not using Fischl because we already beat it with Fischl. She's not guaranteed anymore. So we're using just the 7 guaranteed characters in the game. Alright, Chamber 1 first half, and we have 2 Whopper Flowers at spawn. I immediately run back to the entrance to manipulate the AI so they can go underground and chase after me. Easy grouping. We have Animo main character, Amber, and Noel here. And what we want to do is mainly just try and group all the enemies together with Animo main character's ultimate. Use Amber's charged attack damage. Whenever the Cryo Slime's shield is down, we'll try and focus that as our main priority. And when they're all grouped together and I see an opportunity, we'll just use Noel's burst to try and do some AoE to all of them. But Noelle is really good here because she does a lot of burst damage to the slimes, as well as being able to disable those cryo whopper flowers at a distance with just a charged shot. So a lot better than Xiangling was when we previously did the stage. And as you can see, we're doing like 20,000 damage almost with Amber's charged shot, rocking a 4-piece Wanderer's Troop. So yeah, the main thing here for Chamber 1 first half, get them all grouped up with Animo main character, try and charge shot any of the slimes that have their shields down, and try and target the one that's weakest first, so you're not spreading out the damage. So always go for the one that's weakest first, make that a priority, and always disable those Whopper flowers whenever they're charging up. It's not anymore though? No, she still is. Trust me. If you guys ever want any credible information, just ask me and I'll tell you how it is. She's guaranteed for all future free-to-play players. I can be your credible source. You guys don't have to be clickbaited anymore by YouTube videos or anything. Okay, one thing I want to mention is I fight towards the wall on Chamber 1 first half because these Whopper flowers can take collision damage with the environment. So if we end up knocking the Whopper flower towards the wall, you'll notice a hit marker go off like so, which means that they took like 20k to 30k damage just by being knocked against the wall. So because we don't really do much damage with our characters because we're using 7 guaranteed, I try to fight towards the edge of the wall and try and just knock them into it with Animo main character, Noelle, or Amber's charged shot. It's just going to take some time, I think. It's possible. It's going to take some time. I'll be able to 9-star floor 10 and 11, I think, once I hit AR 50. Fuck. Damn, they got in the way.
Thanks for the money, dude.
Pog just cleared floor 10 with your guide. Fuck Whopper flowers.
Oh, the fucking, what is that, the fire domain? Yeah, fuck that. You're in for some good suffering, though. Once you get to floor 12. Well, congrats, man. Hell yeah. Damn, that cost me a lot of time. Damn, bro. No. So you'll notice we kill the final Whopper flower and then the Metachurl with the shield will spawn. We don't want to really focus him too much because as you can see, 8 out of 13 enemies are killed right now. We want to make sure we can kill these last 2 remaining slimes because there's supposed to be 2 more slimes that spawn up first and they will not spawn until we kill the 2 slimes. So focus on the big Metachurl is going to waste us time because if we end up focusing him, kill him first, then we have to go back, kill the 2 slimes, and then kill 2 more slimes when they spawn up. So we'll try and just focus the slimes right here because we kill the Whopper flowers fast, spawn in the final 2 slimes, and then take care of them all at once. This Metachurl right now will just be getting in the way, taking collateral damage, which I'm okay with. We just wanted to make sure we prioritized those slimes to spawn in the new ones first. Oh fuck, I missed. Okay, first things first, we have a sniper that spawns and then 3 other slimes. We immediately superconduct the sniper just so we can do more physical damage with Xiangling. Wait until the slimes start to jump on me and then use our ultimates to iframe, and that should line up with that ice prison timing so we don't take any damage from their jump, we don't take any damage from the ice prison. And then our main priority here is focusing on the slime that has the aura underneath him, because we want to make sure we kill him so that ice prison doesn't keep popping up and interfering with our fight. We'll finish off the sniper and then deal with the last 2 remaining slimes. Ice on ice, it's mainly because I need the energy. So believe it or not, Lisa actually does a good job breaking these cryo slimes' shields. Especially because we only have a fire unit, Xiangling, and we don't have a Claymore. Like, Claymore is good against the ice shield, fire obviously, but Lisa, electro attacks are actually pretty good to try and break the cryo guy's shields. So just keep that in mind if you are down on units and looking to find out who you want to use. But here we go, second half, or second wave. We have a cryo mage that spawned. What I do is try and save my ult on Xiangling, use Lisa to break the Abyss Mage's shield, use our ultimate once the ice prison comes up, and to finish off breaking the shield, and then we just go all out, full aggro on the Abyss Mage, try and get him out of the way as soon as possible because he's the one that has the aura underneath him and will be spawning those ice prisons periodically throughout the fight. We make sure that we focus the Abyss Mage first, get him out of the way, and then try and go towards the sniper. Because again, going towards the sniper who's stationary, he's not going to move, he's not going to do anything. Those slimes, they'll come after you. So to save time and to group them better if you don't have like Venti, Sucrose, any Animo characters, just try and walk towards the stationary character or stationary enemy, focus him, and let the other guys, aka the slimes, follow you. We'll go ahead and charge that up. Okay, not bad. We have our ult saved for second half. Easy. Or our ult on 1. No, you're gonna give me sprint. Whatever. Can't escape the sprint buff. Alright, Chamber 2, first half. It's a lot easier when you have an Animo character because what we do here is you want to focus on these snipers. The snipers are going to be focusing on the monolith. The Whopper flowers are going to be focused on you. So what I'll try and do is focus on the snipers, group them together with Animo main character, and try and take them all out at once. There's 4 snipers, 2 cryo, 2 pyro, and as you kill one, there's going to be new ones that spawn on the opposite side of the map where the original ones were not spawned. So we want to immediately just keep switching sides, left and right, and just taking out these snipers as soon as possible. I think there's like 3 sets of them. So what are we at? 4, 8, 12, 12 snipers total. Just try and group them together. Animo characters, Jean, Venti, Sucrose, anything like that. Take them out and then deal with the Whopper flowers after.
Thanks for the money, dude.
When you said you're gonna clear chamber 3 but you can't even get their kek.
Okay. And now we're good. Alright, and now after you've killed all 12 of these snipers and the last remaining Whopper Flowers are the last enemies, this is the time where you want to be patient. Go take it slow. Charge up your ultimates for Chamber 3 and prep for that. And make sure you heal up and get ready for Chamber 3. We have our ults. We're fully healed. Time to go to second half. Alright, second half. So unlike the first half, the snipers will be focusing on you this time and not the monolith. That cryo slime that has the aura will be trying to target the monolith. What I want to do is try to pull aggro on him and focus him as my main target. So we'll be bursting him down because he's the one that's a threat. He has the aura. And when you're not focusing him, he'll be going towards that monolith. And the snipers, they'll be taking shots at you. They're not going to go focus the monolith. So once you have that cryo slime down, once again, you can be patient. You can take your time. You can heal back up if you need to and prepare for that second wave of enemies that'll be spawning. Kaya. We'll go ahead and heal up. So here comes the second wave. We have 2 more snipers and a Metaturl with the shield. We focus on the snipers this time because they will be focusing on the monolith. So we take out these 2 snipers. The Metaturl will be focusing on you. That's the priority. And then after you've done and you've dealt with both of the snipers, again, just try and heal back up, stir up your ultimates, take it nice and slow, and prep for the third and final wave on Chamber 2 second half. As soon as possible. You want to be on this side with the stairs going down. Because this is the side that the Abyss Mages are going to be spawning. And we focus on this one, the one that doesn't have an aura. So the reason why we focus on the one that does not have the aura instead of the one that does have the aura is because the one that doesn't have the aura, he's going to be focusing the monolith. The guy that does have the aura, he will be focusing on you. So if you let this guy that does not have the aura re-shield and focus the monolith, one attack will drop our monolith from 75% health down to 0. So he's a big threat. So we'll try and just stagger him completely, do anything to prevent him from re-shielding. So we do Electro Charge with Barbara and Lisa here. And we just try and go for the guy without the aura. And then we can take our sweet time with the guy that does have the aura. Try and play it safe around the ice prisons that appear by just standing still. And we take no damage. And then store up our ultimates and heal back up to full to prep for the third and final chamber. Lisa, because Lisa jumps back, like so. So if we were to use Lisa inside of that ice prison, we'd be taking damage. That hit me in the face. Alright, we're good. 3 stars, chamber 2, easy, first try. On to chamber 3. Okay, now very quickly, I want to explain this. I ended up changing my team comp specifically just for chamber 3. So that team that you were seeing for chamber 1 and 2, it's gone. It's completely different. We have new teams for chamber 3 specifically, which means we did have to redo and go all the way through chamber 1 and chamber 2 again with this new team designed specifically just for chamber 3. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to see the raw footage of me clearing those chambers with this team. But I have Xiangling, Lisa, Barbara, and Kaya on top team. Lisa and Kaya to superconduct, Xiangling with physical damage, spear, crescent pike to deal with these Fatuis. because they have less physical resistance, I believe. And we have Kaya on top team because there's 2 Electro Fatuis on the top team. So whenever that Electro Fatui shields up, which happens quite frequently, Kaya is there to break it relatively fast with only like 2 hits of his E ability, which is very nice and very convenient compared to having Anemo main character for the top team, because we can't really we don't have 2 cryo units at our disposal. So Kaya is very nice on top team, saves us a lot of time by disabling that cryo Fatui, and Xiangling with her damage is just insane combined with Lisa. Chamber 1 and Chamber 2 was just a stress, a mess to try and get through with this team comp, but I'll leave that raw footage down in the description. My main focus here was going for the Cryo Abyss Mage, Cryo Fatui, because he's the one that has the aura underneath him. He's going to be summoning the ice prisons, so we focus him first and get him out of the way. Oh, fuck. I mean, it was only the healer. We don't need her. Second wave of enemies appear. What I try and do first is make sure I apply Super Conduct to the Electro Fatui and make him my main focus. The Anemo Boxer will always be right by the Electro Fatui side, trying to shield up and protect him, so he will be taking collateral damage. My main focus, to save time, focus the Electro Fatui, let that Anemo Boxer take collateral damage, save time, easy as that. Okay. 6:30. Plenty of time. I was hoping for 7 minutes, but I'll take a 6:30 for my second attempt. Not bad. I'm still trying to get the synergy down with this team. Alright, so how did this go again? Oh yeah, we kill him, you right? And here we are, final chamber, final half. The first wave of enemies, Anemo Boxer and Cryo Fatui. My main focus is the Cryo Fatui because much like the first half, the Cryo Fatui will just be taking collateral damage, trying to protect the Cryo Fatui. He will be always next to the Cryo Fatui, so we don't really want to try and worry about Anemo Boxer. And we have Anemo main character Noel and Amber for this top team. Amber because it's very easy to disable the Cryo Fatui just with 2 shots of the charged shot. Anemo main character to use that swirl to increase AoE damage, and of course AoE damage from Noel and her shield, because on the second half for the third chamber, icicles are falling from the sky randomly, and Noel will prevent us from getting staggered 24/7, and we can also create these crystals for a little bit of more protection. Damn, he actually punched. You're down. Dropping like flies, man. Oh, he's back up. And he's back down. Alright, Cryo Guy. Your ass is next. All the pain and suffering you've given me. So my main focus with these last 3 group of enemies is the Cryo Fatui. He's always the one I want to go for just because of his AoE attack that keeps me at bay. I hate that. Also another reason that Geochanter, he will 100% teleport next to the Cryo Fatui. So as long as I'm focusing on the Cryo Fatui, the Geochanter will teleport right next to the Cryo Fatui. I can get them both down together and we can just do massive AoE damage to all of the Fatui agents. I don't want to spread out the damage too much, but I gotta make sure not to fucking waste my damage. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I put Animo main character on the bottom team specifically because there's only one Electro Fatui. So there's only one Electro Fatui we have to deal with. Since we don't have 2 ice units, I use Animo main character's abilities whenever we have ice infused on us. You can see in the bottom above our HP bar if we have that ice debuff. Every time we use one of our abilities, it'll swirl that ice with our abilities and still disable the Electro Fatui shield. They're down. I'm not going to pass up on this AoE damage. God, being able to generate crystals is so easy.
Witness me YouTube. Guess it's time to write I was here.
Yeah, get your subs out of the way now. Goodbye.
This is it. This is F2P power.
There you have it. 7 characters, floor 6 completed. And that was our second attempt with this new team.
Hype.
That was our second attempt. And there you guys have it. Floor 12 completed with just the 7 guaranteed characters, all at 0 constellation, all with craftable weapons that you can get yourself via the blacksmith, and they're at refinement rank 1. Our talents are only at like 6 max. We haven't even ascended our talents up beyond 6 because it takes those weekly boss drops. So we're using just the lowest of the low, 7 characters, 0 constellation, refinement rank 1 craftable weapons, and 6 on our talents, on top of us being pre-AR50. So our weapons and our characters are level 80, so we're doing less damage because of that. Of course, this guide is just a rough a starting point for you guys to take note of and adjust your team comp to what I was using. Your team will obviously be better than what my team was about, and you will be able to do a lot better than I was, as long as, like, especially if you used the gotcha and rolled or anything, because I haven't been using any of the gotcha weapons and stuff like that, or constellations. So you will immediately be better off than I am. But I do hope this video is helpful and informative, just to show you what can be accomplished, and then you just mix and match what you have leveled up and your current teams and parties to what my party was, and then just try and replicate the same strategies and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was informative. Any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Apologies for the long video. I know, 30 minutes. And I hope to catch you guys next time.